Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I did a mental switch immediately. I was about to talk about the IBF, then I said, let me talk about LeBron. You know, at the end of the day, we got to be grateful and thankful for this man. Um, he's physically exhausted. No explosion, as you guys saw. He couldn't explode when he wanted to. You saw that 3-point shot at the 3 minute mark. Obviously, it was a bad shot. A couple minutes prior to that, J.R. Smith took a bad shot. Excuse me. And it's just catching up with the wear and tear on him, similar to Game 7 2 years ago when Steph Curry threw a behind the back pass to Klay Thompson and it went out of bounds when they were chasing the Bulls record. Fatigue just catches up with you, and it's real small and it's real subtle. It's not like the 13th round of Hearns Sugar Ray Leonard. You guys know what I'm saying? It's real subtle, and if you've played in games where you've physically exhausted yourself, you can see the similarities between your body responding and to LeBron James. Obviously, it's at a higher level, but at the end of the day, that's what it is. But you know, it's it's coming to an end. Cleveland embraced this last game. It's coming to an end. LeBron James deserves a standing ovation. Obviously, it's going to be some fans telling him to stay, but if I'm LeBron James, I would go to the Golden State Warriors. I would say fuck the NBA. Sign a max deal if they can. I don't know how they can do it, but you know, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really, really challenging. I talk about chemistry all the time. We saw, since this is a boxing channel, remember the Darrell corner, the second fight against, the kid at 168. What's his name? You guys know what I'm talking about. The IBF champion. There was no chemistry with Virgil Hunter. Remember that? And Golden State has great chemistry. You guys saw at the end of this game, Steph Curry thanked Kevin Durant for carrying him today. I don't know what he said, but he hit him on his chest and looked at him, and they nodded at each other. They were like in really close proximity, probably 3 inches apart, and you could tell if you played sports, you know he was telling him like, man, I appreciate you, man. You had a great game. Appreciate you carrying me. Game 4, it should be politics as usual. Y'all don't know nothing about that, Jay-Z. I just hit y'all with a hip-hop reference. Y'all, only my real ones don't get his first album. Just want y'all to know that. Anyways, as I digress. That make me want to go play that. Politics as usual. Wow. Anyways, so they're going to celebrate on their home court. Even if they survive, won the game, it's pretty much academic, man. I'm not being facetious. At the end of the day, I'm grateful. As you guys know, I love great athletes. I'll sit back and I watch as I'm watching the commercial for Terrence Crawford, Jeff Horn. You know, Terrence Crawford is the best pound for pound guy in the world. I got to find a way. I don't know how I'm going to watch the replay of that. I mean, I'm being honest. I don't know how I'm going to watch that fight because I'm not paying for ESPN Plus because I'll just say you guys know why, since you guys are subscribed to me, subscribe to 78's channel, and that will give you all the inclinations of why I'm not buying buying the app or streaming it. You know what I mean? I'll just stream it, but I got to find a way to watch it. So hopefully someone will have it online by the time I get home and finish covering the Abner Mares Leo Santa Cruz fight. But man, it's like a funeral. Like Game 4 is gonna be like a funeral. I think Golden State's gonna come out and hit him in the mouth. It's gonna be competitive for the first quarter, but I think reality is gonna set in on Cleveland. They'll get anxious and keep on shooting, and they'll lose they will lose their discipline. And since they have 3 players and they have 1, it's just, I mean, I'm looking at this game. I'm like, they stopped everybody. They did their job. They made Kevin Durant hit pull-up jump shot after pull-up jump shot. Like, what do you want? With hands in his face. You know? Like, what do you want? What do you want? He iced the game with a 29-foot 3-point shot. What more do you want, man? Like, you just got to tip your hat. At the end of the day, you've got to tip your hat. I wonder what Stephen A. Smith is going to say. I'm going to freeze it right now so I can, as my battery is dying in my damn remote. God. But anyways, man, barbershop. Oh, I froze it. Good. But you know, you just gotta accept it for what it is. So, anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and uh, yeah, man, politics as usual. So, moving forward, um, it'll be the free agency. The NBA draft is in a couple of weeks, and I literally I want LeBron James to go to the Golden State Warriors, and you guys are like, nah. It's gonna. I want to fuck up the NBA. I want them to. I want them to uh, acknowledge the greatness of LeBron James. I mean, he can't stay in Cleveland. I mean, he can't. They're an older, unathletic team. If he goes anywhere in the East, they get back to the finals. I think they beat Boston. Anywhere LeBron James goes, they beat Boston. He can't go to Boston. Uh, he wants to be on this coast. I have inside information, not from LeBron, obviously, but from some agents that I know from when I trained. I spoke to them over the course of the basketball season. They said LeBron James wants to live in Los Angeles. He understands his body, and the development of his body, the longevity of his body is contingent upon him living in a space where his kids can be successful and where he can physically sustain himself. So I would expect him to be on the left coast sometime soon. So, anyways, man, barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to you on the next video in a couple minutes. Peace.